So tonight's experiment is about the mob mentality that emerges when we can act anonymously and as part of a crowd. And it's the kind of behaviour that leads to lynch mobs and rioters, and even some soldiers to behave with extreme brutality. And to test this, we've got an audience next door who are watching what they think is a game show. And they're making nice or nasty decisions to affect the life of one guy called Chris, who doesn't know that he's taking part in all of this. But he is not the real subject of tonight's experiment. It is the audience itself.
Welcome back to Remote Control, a brand new game show where the studio audience decides what happens to Chris, our unsuspecting member of the public. The audience are wearing masks to preserve their anonymity, and Chris, our target, has no idea that he's being filmed tonight. So, just before the break, our audience voted that Chris from Essex would have to cope with our angry boyfriend. So let's make it happen. So first, we are going to send the boyfriend off to the toilet. Lee, actor playing the boyfriend, would you please head off to the loo?
Say it. Right, I'm going for a piss.
There he goes.
I'm gonna get me, babes.
Leaving the girlfriend on her own.
I'll have a beck. Yeah?
All right.
Now she's going to go off and buy a drink at the bar, where the incident will occur.
Could I have, please, can I have a couple of becks, please? Cheers. Thanks very much. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Sorry. You just touched me up.
What?
I walked past you and then you pinched my ass.
No.
Well, I know it wasn't you because you were facing that way and it was you and you look fucking guilty, so can you just apologise? You just fucking touched my ass.
I genuinely didn't. Genuinely didn't.
No, I'm not making it up and you're making me look like a dick and it's really upsetting. Right, I'm here with a boyfriend. Even if I wasn't, I wouldn't be fucking interested in you, all right?
I'm really sorry.
Are you saying you didn't do it to me?
Honestly saying I didn't do it. Well, I'm sorry if I offended you, but I didn't.
Well, you have offended me and you've offended me because now you're making me look like a liar and a dickhead.
Shall we send Lee out of the toilet? Boyfriend, come out the loo. Don't forget to wash your hands. Here he comes.
You won't believe what just happened.
What?
That bastard just touched me up.
Who?
That guy there, and he called me a liar.
What?
Just acted like he hadn't done it.
What one?
That one there.
What, in the
That
striped
guy
shirt?
right there in the striped shirt.
Boy, did you just touch my girl's ass?
Honestly, I didn't.
What do you mean, honestly, you didn't? She's not a liar, look at her. Did you just touch her ass? No, what do you mean, steady on? He's just touched her ass, look at her.
Genuinely didn't.
What do you mean, genuinely? She's not gonna fucking lie, is she? You've been sat here all night. What do you think you're playing? Do you think you can go up to girls and just fucking nip their ass, do you?
No, I've got a girlfriend at home and
I
I'm
don't
getting
give
married
a
next
fuck.
year.
What, are you playing like that? Jesus Christ, who do you think you are?
I'm not,
Did he nip her ass? Oh, you didn't see, did you? Of course you didn't see. Mate, no, I'm gonna fucking calm down. He's got a fucking fiancé and he's nipping her ass.
Didn't.
What do you mean you did? I don't believe you. Look at her. She's in fucking bits, mate.
Look at me in the eye.
I'm looking you in the eye. I'll look you right in the eye.
Yeah.
Call him a penis, Lee.
Fucking shit. You're a fucking penis. Right, I tell you what, you and me, outside now. Come on. You and me, outside, right now, outside that fucking door, and we'll sort this out good and proper.
I don't want to.
Hey, come on. Listen, people like you make me sick. No, fuck off. People like you make me sick. What do you mean, mate? Don't fucking laugh. You know what he's doing. You want something as well? Would you do it as well, did you?
Come on,
It's not getting fucking ridiculous, babe. He's nicked your ass, and I'm not happy with it.
Come on, don't get...
Fucking apologise. Say sorry to her.
Okay, that's great, Lee. You can back off.
Bang out of order. Bang out of order.
I've done nothing.
Hey, well done, keeping your cool there.
Well done, angry boyfriend. So the audience has started controlling Chris's life. And I think it's about time we found out a little bit more about Chris. So Dave, one of our producers, is waiting outside Chris's house in Colchester. There he is. Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Hello. And he has Chris's keys, which Chris's girlfriend has lent to us. And Dave is also wearing a head cam. Just give us a little nod, Dave. Thank you. Excellent. Very good indeed. So, audience, should we go in and snoop around Chris's flat? Yeah! Excellent. OK, this should give us an insight into Chris's personality to help you make your decisions. So go on, in you go.
Brilliant, let's do it. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got. This is the living room. It's quite a nice living room. Oh my God.
That's him and his girlfriend, Chantel. Let's have a look at the DVDs. There's a lot of DVDs. There's obviously a big thing in Chris's life. Any of mine there, Dave? Yes! We know he has exquisite taste.
Are they they're alphabetised?
No.
They're alphabetised?
Yeah, American Beauty. Go back.
They
American
are,
Beauty.
D.
Yes, they are. The A, Bs. Oh, that is hysterical.
Oh my God.
I think he's obviously quite a meticulous guy, isn't he? Which means he wouldn't like order to be upset. Would you want to just change a few rounds? I think that would be annoying. Change a few rounds. And not just change the boxes, but actually take some of the discs out and switch them. That's going to be really annoying, isn't it? All right, so let's get back to Chris. And it's time for decision number 2. So you may remember our nasty boyfriend from a little earlier on. Well, now one of two things is about to happen. You can either send the angry boyfriend back, this time to apologise and buy Chris a drink, or you can send over a waiter who insists that he pays for a round of drinks he hasn't ordered. Voiceover man, it's over to you.
Will you choose option A, an apology and a pint from Lee? Or option B, the barman asks him to pay for drinks he hasn't even ordered?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. So the votes are in, and once again, we have a clear majority of you in favour of the waiter overcharging. So, let's make it happen. So talking to the waiter now at the bar, you're going to go in and start charging him for drinks that he hasn't ordered. There he is. In you come now. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right, guys, that's top has 5.
Already paid. Sorry? Did you pay? You did pay, yeah, because I got the change.
Already paid for this, yeah. No, you haven't, guys. Guy with the beard, slight stubble just there. No, guys, come on. Don't. I'm not fucking born yesterday.
He walked over and gave me money when I come back from the toilet.
No. It's too bloody early on a Friday night to do this. I don't appreciate you just being here, drinking the bar dry and not bloody paying.
I've had this for about half an hour.
Right. Is that your first drink or your second drink?
My second drink.
Right, well, I think you might have had a bit more than that tonight.
Now, those people you can see outside are ex-Big Brother star Michelle Bass and a posse of promo girls, and we've arranged for them to be doing a little vodka promotion at the bar. So, should we get one of them to spill some drink over Chris? OK, waiter, you can back off now.
Chill out.
Excellent, nicely done, promo girls is out the spillage. All down the shot. OK, great. All right, that was a little bit naughty, but to help you ramp up your future decisions, let's now meet a real person from Chris's life, work colleague Jenny. Welcome, Jenny, everybody. Hi, Jenny. Hello, lovely to meet you. So this is Jenny, and Jenny works with Chris, and she's about to make an important phone call to him. So, first of all, how long have you known Chris for? How long you worked with him?
3 years now.
And what's he like at work?
Oh, he's good fun. He's a practical joker. So this is like sort of payback.
Oh, really? Payback for him. He's a bit of a joker on the opposite. That's fantastic. So how do you think he's doing so far?
Fantastic. Bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, so you know what you're going to do.
Yes, I do.
Jenny's going to make an important phone call to Chris, which we're going to follow up later on in the show. So, Jenny, you know what you've got to do. Off you go.
Here we go. You better answer.
You better answer.
Back for 10 o'clock lunch.
Hi, Chris, it's Jenny. Are you going to have your phone on you for the next 15 minutes or so? Right, because I need to talk to you about something important, but I really have to go now. I'll call you soon, right? OK, bye.
OK, brilliant. He's put his phone away. Round of applause for Jenny. Thank you very much, Jenny. We'll come back to you a little later. Good. All right. So, audience, later on, you'll be making a decision. Will Jenny be calling him back to tell him some really good news, or some really awful news. That will be up to you. So he's got no idea that things could be about to get a whole lot worse, but that's in the hands of our wonderful studio audience tonight. Now, Chris has no idea that he's the star of my show or that everything that happens tonight is being filmed on hidden cameras. We've also got a camera and a producer in his flat. Now, producer Dave, what have you got for us this time? You're having a sandwich. What have you had yourself? Nice. That looks nice. What's in there? What you got?
Beef. I've got beef.
Beef and
sandwich.
protein shake.
It's got good tasting food, a little bit of orange juice. I've seen his laundry basket in here.
Oh, yeah?
Not that I really want to do this, but I figure we could find out a little bit more about him by what he's been wearing lately. Oh, look, little Star Wars socks. Nice.
Star Wars socks. Fantastic. It's quite a childish streak with the Star Wars socks and the comic book pants, which maybe ties in with him being a practical joker and playing jokes on people at work.
He's got his laptop here.
Oh,
so I'm going to have
internet
a look.
history. Look at his internet history.
Internet history.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes.
They would like you to look at his internet history, Dave. Do you know how to use it?
Oh, I know how to use a computer. So,
Did you just log into his account? Let me know his password.
Didn't have a password. Foolish.
Didn't need a password, okay.
And internet history.
Anything dodgy on it, please let there be some porn.
He's got nothing on it.
What you got? Just, oh, come on.
He's wiped his history. He's wiped his history.
A clear indictment.
He's been doing something dodgy. That's it. That's his kitchen, and it's quite nice.
Let's have a look at the bathroom. Yeah, no, let's go. Let's go up to the bathroom. Let's have a look.
That is
fantastic arse.
Thanks. Right, bathroom. That's pretty clean. What
do we got? Presumably quite a few hair products and that kind of thing.
No, it's nice enough stuff. It's clean rimmed bath, shall we say?
He's got a clean rim. That's always good.
He's got a clean rim.
How's the sink? Anything else?
The sink.
Is he generally quite clean?
Yeah,
he seemed quite meticulous.
It's pretty clean. Oh, hang on. Oh God. That's a fingernail, isn't it?
Nice. Can you give a little bend? Little bend. Nice. So not as meticulous as maybe it likes up here.
Oh.
All right, lose it, Dave. That's disgusting. All right, thank you, Dave. We'll come back to you in a bit. All right, thank you, Dave. So, I'm now going to give Chris's friend Sibley his cue. Now, the cue is to suggest to Chris that after the night that they've had, they're better off going to the shop, buying some beers, and then going back to Chris's flat. What do you, my lovely audience, want to happen when they get to the shop? Either Chris will be the shop's 5,000th customer and win a basket full of goodies, or you can have him framed for shoplifting. Voiceover man, those options again, please.
So, will you choose option A, he's the shop's lucky 5,000th customer? Or option B, he's accused of shoplifting?
Audience, it's time for you to take control. Remote control, so cast your votes now. The votes have been counted. We now have 60% of you. 60% of you have chosen that he gets framed for shoplifting. Okay, so let's go over to the shop and make it happen. Hello, shop. Can you hear us in the shop? Faye, give us a wave if you can hear us. Faye, can you hear us? Give us a wave if you can. Stand blankly and do nothing if you can hear us. Faye, can you hear me, Faye?
And pull your finger a bit.
Faye, if you can hear me, I need you to give us a wave. Faye, give me a wave. Hey! That's another thing. All right. Okay, so we are going with the shoplifting scenario. You can lose the sashes and the hats. Repeat, lose the sashes and the hats. We are going shoplifting. We are not going 5,000th customer. Get rid of them. Okay, so I now need to give the cue to Sibley. That's Sibley there in the orange shirt, who's going to suggest that they now leave after the night they've had.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Lovely evening. Take care. Cheers. Cheers, mate.
I'm actually going to pee myself before going to...
Very nice, all looking very friendly. That's Sibley's bag, that might be important in a minute. And off they go. So they're going to be leaving this bar, and the shop they're heading to is only a couple of doors down. Sibley knows to make sure they go into the shop. Our shop actors are waiting. So here's how this is going to work. All night, Chris's friend Sibley has been carrying a bag. You can see him holding that bag there. And in a moment, Sibley is going to get the cue to leave the shop, but leaving the bag containing stolen goods with Chris. So once Sibley is gone, Chris is going to be accused of shoplifting. All right, so let's go over to the shop and make it happen. So, Faye, who is our shop assistant actor. Faye, can you go over and give Sibley his cue, please?
Yeah, we've got James and Hannah coming around tomorrow night.
Hello, can I help you?
James and Hannah. We're all right, thanks. Loading up a bit. That's the thing. Actually, my bladder's kicking off. Big time.
That was his cue.
Run back and meet Towing. Yeah, look, seriously. Take that. Hold my bag. I'll see you soon.
He's nipping off to the loo.
Default. Yeah, standard. Yeah, I'll see you there.
So the shopkeeper won't accuse him of anything until he comes to the till to actually pay for what he's got in the basket. And here we go.
Is that it? That's it, thank you. You sure?
Yeah.
You sure that's it?
That's everything I put in the basket, yeah.
But what about the stuff that you put in your bag?
I don't put anything in it. It's my mate's bag.
No, I've seen you just now just put something in your bag. Yes.
What?
Right. You're just taking that from there. That's not your mate's bag.
Why would I take?
Babe.
Why would I take always?
That's right. Why would you take panty liners and peas? Why would you? What are you going to do with panty liners and peas? Listen, it's not like that. Babe, can you lock the door?
That's my mate. That's my
No, I'm
mate's
going to have to call the police here.
Faye, you need to call the police.
Yeah, call the police, please, Faye.
Because I promise, I have not done anything wrong. Okay?
For a man to nick panty liners and peas.
So the police have been called.
I swear to you.
Look, that's your bag, isn't it?
That's my mate's bag. He ran off.
Do you know what? I think I've seen your face here before. You've been in this shop before, haven't you?
Never been in the shop before.
I think you have.
Never.
Because we've had a lot of
Okay, the police should be coming in about 20 seconds.
Your face does ring a bell.
Okay, can we send in the police? They should be just around the corner. Here they come. They'll be coming in. Of course, there'll be some CCTV footage to answer this once and for all.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Chris Corbett. I'm happy to look at the security cameras to prove my innocence because I did not put them in there.
We've got the security
We're going to sort this out now.
Yeah.
Let's just have a look at this, okay? And just see what's going on. You stay here.
Because I did not put them in there.
Spare us 1 minute.
Honestly,
No, don't shake my hand.
Just stay with my colleague. Sort this out, mate.
In the rest of the
Okay, so they are off to look at some CCTV. And when they emerge, they're going to say one of two things. Either there's nothing on the footage and they're going to let him off, or the footage clearly shows Chris stealing the goods and the policeman will arrest him. Audience, it's time for you to make your fifth decision of the night. Voiceover man, those options again, please.
Will you choose option A, he gets let off scot-free, or option B, he gets arrested?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. Thank you very much. Your votes are in, and I can now reveal to you that the majority of you have gone for the arrest. So, let's get the shop assistant. Let's get Faye, the shop assistant, to cue the police and make it happen. That's the cue.
So I told you, yeah. It's just a thief, that's what it is.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I've viewed the tape of the store holder, okay? And it seems to me there's a question to answer. So what? Yeah, it doesn't look right to me. You know?
He's a thief. You should be ashamed of
So
yourself.
I mean,
So-
from a small shop, I'm thinking these
All right,
items,
sir.
panty
All right,
liners
sir.
on
All right,
ends.
all right. At the moment, what we need to do is take you down to the station, and we're going to sort it out. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention one question or something like that.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, they're taking him out. They're going to put him in the van.
What they got you for, mate?
Sit there, mate. On this way. Yep.
He's been thieving from that shop.
Okay, off they go. All right, now, he's in the van. They're taking him off to the police station. Now, you remember Chris's colleague, Jenny, from earlier on. Let's get back to her to now have her make the call with the good or the bad news. Now, she's going to tell him one of two things. Either she's won a brand new TV and she's going to give it to Chris, or she's going to tell him that he's going to get fired on Monday. Over to you, voiceover man.
Will you choose option A, he gets a brand new telly, or option B, he's going to get fired on Monday?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. Excellent. Thank you very much, audience. You are a bunch of meanies. We have 67% have voted for you. Voted that he's going to get fired. So let's talk to Jenny and make it happen. Jenny, come back. I'm sorry. The audience has spoken. So you're going to make the call. You know the story. He's in the police van at the moment.
Oh, he's having such a bad night.
He is having a bad night, but it'll be fine in the end. So, do you want to give him a call and explain to him what's happened?
Okay.
No, sorry, I've just got a phone. Hello?
Hi, Chris. You all right?
Not at the minute. I'm in a police van. I can't talk at the minute.
What? Oh, are you kidding me?
No, genuinely. I genuinely can't talk at the minute.
I don't believe you. But anyway, I've got some, some bad news for you.
What's that?
I was copied in on an email at work.
Right.
And it's about redundancies, and mine and your name are on the list.
Seriously?
Seriously, we have to. I was supposed to have leave on Monday. I have to come back early and face the music.
So we've got to go in on Monday?
Yeah, we're going to get told on Monday. Yeah.
Oh,
Officially.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
I'm really sorry about that. I just thought best that you know, really.
Okay.
All right. All right. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. Take care. See you on Monday. Bye. Bye.
Hey, that's it. We'll have a fun with that. Okay, good. So, what would you like?
Devastated, I think.
Excellent. So, our target, Chris, is currently being driven around by the police in the back of a van. Now, we clearly can't have the policemen take Chris to the station, mainly because they're not real policemen and they don't work at a real police station. So instead, the police are going to get an emergency call, let him off with a caution, and drop him near his flat. But before we do that, do you want to make the next decision about his life? Yeah! All right, first of all, thank you, Jenny. You're going to let you head off now. Thank you. Right, Jenny, everybody. Thank you, Jenny. All right. So, either this evening, you can end his evening here on a happy note and let him go back to his flat, where Dave will give him a £10,000 cash prize. Or he doesn't win the prize and you keep things going and have him kidnapped by a van load of thugs and taken to a disused warehouse. Voiceover man, the options, please.
Will you choose option A, let him go home and win a cash prize, or option B, he gets kidnapped?
Audience, it's time for you to take remote control. Cast your votes now. Okay, the votes have been locked in. And yes, we have the results. The audience are in control of Chris's life. Now, before we find out their latest decision, we're going to go back to Chris's flat, where one of our producers, Dave, has been poking around all night. Dave, Chris has no idea that you've been there all night, has he?
No, he has no idea.
Excellent. So let's take this to the next level and go through to the bedroom. Those are words that Dave has never heard before in his life.
Let's have a look. Nice big bed. Let's try this one out.
Hang on, they're shouting out suggestions. What was that? Underwear drawer, they're saying. Underwear drawer.
Underwear drawers? Where's that going to be?
Under the mattress. What do you want him to do with the underwear drawer?
Oh, look. More. What was that?
They said put it on. Don't put it on, don't put it on. What else have we got in the room? Show us around the room. What else is in the room?
What else have we got? We've got his wardrobe with a look. Special taste in clothes.
Hang on, they want you to look in the bedside table. Lady was shouting out bedside table.
Here, this one. We've got...
Oh, this could be...
Well, let's have a look.
Do you want to his sheets? Sniff his sheets.
What am I doing?
Sniff.
I can't hear what I'm doing.
Sniff his sheets.
Sniff his feet.
Sheets. Sniff his sheets.
Lick his sheet.
Sniff his sheets. Ah, that's all right. That's all right.
Just trash his room.
This one.
Trash his room.
That's
They're saying trash the room, okay? Show us the room, show us around the room. Show us what we got in the room. We haven't seen the room. What else has he got?
What else have we got? We've got TV, Xbox, his wardrobe, baseball bat.
What was that?
Weirdest thing!
Smash his telly! Smash it, hang on, can we smash his telly? I don't know if we can smash his telly. Do we want to smash his telly? They wanted to smash the telly, Dave.
It's a good thing I brought these.
Right. Dave had with him, we thought you might say something like this. Dave does have with him some goggles and gloves in case this became destructive, as we thought it may do.
Then, I think we should do this. Can I get a countdown? Can I get a countdown?
3, 2, 1.
Go on! We are getting word from the police. We are told our fake policemen are getting close to dropping Chris off near his flat. So it's time to announce the results of our latest vote. Remember, it was a choice between Chris coming home and winning a £10,000 cash prize, which you have, Dave. Do you have the money? Do you have the £10,000?
Yes.
Dave, show us the money. Quick. That's it. That's the prize. Or being kidnapped by a van load of thugs. We have the votes. The votes have been counted, and you, the majority, have voted for the kidnap. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Right, so you are on, kidnappers. You need to go in and kidnap Chris when he gets out the police van. So this is not far from Chris's house. They are very close. I'm being told they're very, very close. I'm being told about 10 seconds away. This is live now as you're watching at home. Here they come, here they come. We have a disused warehouse at the ready. It has not been his night. It's about to get worse. Oh. So they've let him off with a caution. We had some people call the police and say that they got an emergency call out. So they've let him off. Here come the kidnappers. Hang on a second. Hang on, can we hold it? Can we lose? One second. I can't hear, there's too many of you talking.
Do we know anything?
We're just waiting to find out. I honestly, we're just waiting to find out. As soon as we know anything, I'll probably find out.
Why are you still filming? Nothing's inappropriate.
Okay, so this show that you've seen is part of 4 1-hours called The Experiment. And tonight's experiment is about something called de-individuation, which is what happens when people become anonymous and the sort of behaviour that it brings out. Now, people watching this at home will have heard me say that everything that we're going to see in the next 50 minutes was unfaked. That was true. But that 50 minutes was up 3 minutes ago, which was when we cut to the kidnap scene. And from that moment, we're actually playing pre-recorded footage, so Chris didn't get run over. It was our stuntman, Will. And we treated this film to make it look like it was happening this evening, even though it was actually shot during the daytime. And we already brought 2 identical shirts, one for our stuntman, and one which we got Chris's girlfriend to give to Chris and make sure that he wore it tonight.
Okay, cut. Play it back.
You all right, mate? Yeah.
So our stuntman was unharmed, and Chris, of course, is absolutely fine. And what actually happened to him earlier on was that he was dropped back at his flat, where he found a brand new replacement TV waiting for him and a letter from me explaining what's been happening to him tonight. You, the audience, have been the real subjects of tonight's show. We gave you the masks so you could feel anonymous and just a part of a crowd. And as the evening progressed, you became less and less like individuals and more like a mob. You were affecting a real person, even to the point where you were happy for him to think he'd lost his job and were cheering for his property to be destroyed. You all genuinely voted. Each time, the majority gave us the negative decision. Each time, we always had a positive decision there, and the positive decision was always ready to run, but you genuinely, each time, voted for those situations to get worse and worse, which is something we all do. It's something we're all capable of. We've all been guilty of this mob mentality at some point in our lives. And this experiment has been to show how easily it can happen. Thank you, and good night. An experiment that will work on most of you. I will try and transmit you the identity of this card. Don't try and guess what it is. Just wait until you get it. Make the colour bright and vivid. See a screen in your mind, and on the screen the little number low down in the corner and up at the top, and the things down the middle, down the centre, the boom, 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 down the middle of the card. Picture it. Have you got it? Say out loud what you think it is. I had the 3 of diamonds. Did you get it? Enjoy the show. People waiting around in train stations tend to slip into a state of limbo, which makes them very suggestible. This is the only time you'll ever see actors in this show.
Oh, piss off, you old hag! Piss off!
So staging a little incident allows me to impress a commuter with her own abilities. Excuse me, can I just ask you a few questions about what you just saw? We're filming a piece about short-term memory. Would you stand up for a second for me? Now, that whole argument that you just saw was actually staged for the purposes of this experiment. And the chap that had the argument with the woman, this is his wallet. Can you hold on to that for me? Both hands, nice and tightly. Can you tell me about what you remember?
Tall man, baseball cap, dark jacket. I think dark hair.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Okay, remember any details about the guy apart from that?
No.
No. Okay, all right. I want to show you how, in fact, you have all those memories, those details stored in your unconscious. I'll ask you some more questions. Don't try and answer accurately. Just answer with whatever comes to mind. All right? Don't even try and remember. Close your eyes for me. And I'm also going to place my hand over your eyes for a second, just there. Now, just relax and go with me. Don't even try and remember, but I want you to tell me a little bit more about the details. He's wearing a cap. Tell me about the cap.
Dark blue.
Okay.
Something on the front.
Something on the front, all right. Tell me what you see on the front. Zoom in on it, see it clearly. What's on the front of the cap?
NY, New York.
Very good. What's the jacket made of? You said a dark jacket.
Leather.
I want you to zoom in a little bit on his top pocket. On his top pocket. What do you see?
A ticket.
A ticket. What else?
A pen.
Fantastic. What colour's the pen? Zoom right in on it.
Silver and black.
Fantastic. What's he wearing underneath the jacket?
Sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt. What colour's the sweatshirt?
Grey.
Very good. Now, is there a detail on the sweatshirt that you can remember?
Italian flag. Italia.
Hold on, open your eyes, look at me. Let me tell you, everything that you've said so far has been pretty much absolutely on the nose. I don't know how you're doing this, but it just has been. Now I'm going to ask you to do something which will seem impossible. I want you to tell me the man's name. Now don't try and guess it, you're just going to say what comes to mind, and we're going to start just with a letter for the Christian name. A letter will just explode into your mind. What letter comes to mind for the Christian name? What comes to mind now?
P.
P, very good. So what might it be beginning with P?
Peter.
Peter. All right, so it's just a guess, but that's fine. Now the surname, we're going to get a letter for the surname. Imagine the surname written on a page in a book, all right? Just the surname and just the letter that begins the surname. What comes to mind now? Say it. Oh, very good. And is it a long name or a short name, do you think? Short name. One syllable, two syllables?
One
what is it?
syllable.
Say it now.
Read.
Now, where's that coming from?
Don't know.
You're just making it up?
It's read.
Just read, but you're just making this up. You don't know why, no reason, right? Let me tell you, this is going to freak you out. You've got his wallet in your hand. Open it up. I don't want to touch it. It's his driving license. Do you want to just take that out?
No.
You're right, you're shaking. Have a look at it. What does it say?
Piers Reed.
Piers Reed. That was very, very close.
I didn't
You're
see
really
him
shaking.
that
I can
close. I'm sure I didn't see him that close. He asked me to shut my eyes and just go down, and it was strange. I could see things that I didn't know I'd seen. It was like I was seeing it for the first time, like I'd honed in on it. I really don't know how I got that name. That's freaked me a little bit, because how do I know his name? I don't know his name. I'm shaking. I can't believe that has happened.
People are always saying, can you use your skills to get extraordinarily beautiful women into bed? Well, yes. Yes, I can. Michelle?
Alex.
Alex, good to meet you. Philippa.
Hello.
Can I just say, because we've been looking at a lot of very beautiful women tonight with the models and everything, but can I just say, and I mean this, and if this sounds cheesy, I apologise, but I just think you three are really lovely.
You are so cheesy.
No, this isn't cheesy. No, this isn't cheesy. This isn't cheesy, because there's a lot of beautiful people out there, but you've just got like a glow or a presence or something about you. Okay, that is a really cheesy chat about. Would that work for you for even an instant?
Not an instant.
No,
not an instant.
All right, can I?
Would it work for you?
Probably. Can I ask each one of you, right, and do this absolutely seriously for me? Can you think in your minds of a quality that you would want from a guy? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Just focus on something. And Philippa, if you would in particular think of a line, like a chat-up line, maybe one that's worked for you in the past, or one that might work for you, that if some guy came up and said this, you'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll let this guy buy me a drink, or yeah, I'll crawl around on all fours and bark like a dog, if that's what you really want.
It doesn't take a lot.
No.
Okay.
Will you think of something for me?
Yes.
So you've got a line. Is this something that's worked for you in the past? Is it something that...
Something I was very impressed with.
All right, okay, don't give me any more clues than that. And you two, I'll come back to that. Michelle, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at me. Now this quality, just imagine I'm some guy, this is how I do it in real life. Imagine I'm walking up to you in a party.
have me say in your mind, just hear me say the thing you'd want me to say or to pick up on the thing. And if I get this right, this is like the most difficult thing that I do, so let me know that I'm right. This is astrology, isn't it, with you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're quite big on that. That's quite a big major part of what you do.
Yes.
And I think something that would really, was that what you were thinking of?
Yes.
Yeah. And it would literally be that I'm the same star sign that would do it.
Oh my.
Is that what you had in mind?
Yes.
Be absolutely honest, that's what you had in mind. Yeah?
Yes.
Yours, I think, is not that, because you'd have reacted if I was saying that. I think it's a nice, it's a friendly thing, but it's like sense of humour would be really important to you. Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great. Okay, now look at me. Now hear me.
Oh my God, that's
Hear me say the line. And also, genuinely, eyes are very important to you, aren't they? Because you're giving me a lot back now, yeah?
Okay.
Did you kind of have that in mind as well, that you're thinking of eyes as well? All right, now hear me say the line. Hear me say the line. Hear me say the line. Okay, this is something that a guy said to you quite a while back. It's not going to be about your appearance. It's not going to be anything like that, because you're very cynical about that. It is. My friends say I'd be really good for you.
Oh.
Is that it? Is that it?
Oh, yeah.
Does that work? Thank you so much.
It didn't actually really work, but it kind of.
It didn't work at the time, but it melted you. It melted you for a minute.
I thought I was
didn't it?
impressed by it.
Thanks so much.
Oh my God.
Thank you. We'll have a drink later on.
You're all the best, mate.
Millwall Stadium, where the twin worlds of football and vomiting meet. I risked having beer poured over my head to play a game with the bustling connoisseurs of this fine sport.
Excuse me, mate. What's your name? Tim. Right, we're going to play. You do the game paper, scissors, stone. When you go 1, 2, 3, and then you do something. All right. We'll play a few rounds of that. I'm very good at this.
Okay.
All right. We'll do 3 rounds and I'll win, and then you can decide whether I'm going to win or lose or draw. All right. Ready? Okay. Get ready. Go. We'll do it in your hand like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I win there. My stone blunts your scissors. All right. We'll play again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yep. My paper wraps your stone. I win again. Third time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And my scissors cut your paper. I win again. Do you want me to win, lose, or draw? Win. You want me to win? Okay. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. My stone. Blunts your scissors.
Lose one.
You want me to lose one?
Yeah.
All right. No problem. No problem at all. All right. Go. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Your stone. Well done. What were the last 3 match results for Millwall?
2-0, 4-0, and 1-0.
The 3 wins?
Yeah.
All right, 3 wins. Okay. Go. I cut your paper again. I blunt your scissors. Last one. I wrap your stone. Right. Now you might think that I'm seeing what he's coming up with and then coming in quarter of a second later. So I'll do it again, but I look the other way, so I won't be able to see what he's doing. All right. Win, lose, or draw.
Win.
You want me to win for the last one, but I'm going to look the other way. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Well done, mate.
What
What do you think of that, Gov?
Sorry?
What do you think of that?
Amazing. He's brilliant.
If he's got power to do that, I suppose it's a bit freaky, isn't it?
Win, lose, or draw?
Draw.
We need a draw. Okay, here we go. Watch. I can't see him. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Well done.
It's all to do with the mind, isn't it? Quite amazing.
Anthony, I'm Derren. Come over here. Come meet the crew.
After the break, I'll teach you the psychological techniques of pickpocketing.
It's so quick, you don't notice it going at all.
I'll be providing some after-dinner entertainment.
How do you do that?
That's freaky.
And I'll be unveiling one of my paintings at an art exhibition.
You, Steve, are going to tell me what the painting is. You just won't know how you know. Pickpockets are masters of psychological manipulation and control, though they're gone in an instant. I employed some more sustained techniques to see how boldly I could fleece someone whilst being as charming as possible. Can I borrow you for 2 seconds? We're just doing some filming about train stations. Is that all right? What's your name? Anthony. Anthony, I'm Derren. Come over here. Come meet the crew. Sorry, you say Anthony? Yeah. All right, I'm Derren. Good to meet you. Let me just show you exactly what we're doing. It's a list of various things that people normally do when they're... I keep him slightly bewildered with a series of instructions and questions which renders him very suggestible. I use a kind of tactile misdirection. I attract his attention to one wrist by holding him there quite firmly, while I remove his watch from the other. Would you bring your own book, or would that be a... I get the metro, bring my own book sometimes. Great. Now, are you actually catching a train today, or are you just meeting somebody? I'm actually meeting someone. I'll just come. You're meeting someone? All right, but so you just come off the train. That's great. Okay. Well, I'll ask you about this later. We may also just need to get you a microphone somehow. Okay. Maybe a lapel mic. Sorry. Is there a lapel mic we can get for this chap? Opening his jacket to suggest a lapel mic hides his view as I quickly check his trouser pockets. And my right arm then hides his view as my left hand enters his inside pocket. I do give this all back. Perfect. So I'm going to go over and ask you a few questions. Just relax and enjoy yourself. Okay. All right, I'll just be straight over there, okay? All right, sure. Relax and enjoy yourself. I'll ask you a few questions. Thank you. So you just want me to wait here for a minute? So actually the piece is about pickpocketing. Let me just give you a few things back here. I think you had a phone in your top pocket. That was me there. Your tie. I'm going to stick that back on. Thanks. I'll put that back on for me. That's great. This was yours, which is very nice. Better to keep it absolutely safe down in there. Did you have something in your trouser pocket as well? We put that back to you. Anything else was there? I had a pen. You had a pen? Oh, your watch as well. I think you were wearing it. Do you want to put that back on for me? That would be... Oh no, that's someone else's. That's not mine. I don't know whose that is. That's yours though. That's your visor. Yeah. Are you wearing a watch? I was. No, I think it's that one there. Fantastic. Hang on to that. Mobile phone as well, which I think is that's still yours. Yeah. I think that's everything. Have you got everything? I think so. Yeah. Got the pen. You've got the pen. You've got that inside pocket. You've got that. Yeah. That is everything, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay. Excellent. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy your rest of your day. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. I didn't really know what was going on. It's so quick that you don't notice it going at all. It's just instantaneous. I don't know what he's got now, but I hope I've got everything. For me, the most enjoyable aspect of going out and performing is that I never know how susceptible people will be to my methods. Tonight I've been hired to entertain Lord Davenport and his dinner guests, a group of young barons, counts and countesses. Alex, if I said that I could just look you in the eye and genuinely tell you what your PIN number is, how would you react?
I'd be amazed.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine for me you're going to the cash machine. You take your card and you put it in the machine. Put your hand flat on the table for me so I can see it, just there. Excellent. The card goes in the machine and it says, please tap in your 4-digit number. In your mind, just do that. In your mind, just press the buttons. You type in the first one. Try and keep your hand absolutely still, please, all right? You don't need to move it. And the second? The third? And the last digit? Okay. Alex. How would you feel if this was your PIN number right here?
I wouldn't believe it.
You may wish to change this tonight after the party.
What?
Is that right?
It's right.
Is that right? Yeah?
Oh, wow.
How'd you do that? That's freaky, man. That is...
Up there just so the camera can see it? Yeah, that's fine. Up a little bit like that. There are few things more enjoyable than being utterly charming towards someone whilst fleecing them.
This time I'm using a leaflet about travel cards to keep him occupied while he tries to be as helpful as possible.
Trains. Hang on to that for a second. I'm going to move you back just a little bit. We might need to get you some. I might need to get you a lapel mic for... can we get a lapel mic? What was your name? Sorry, I didn't even ask. Chris. Excellent. To get you a lapel mic so we can hear what you're saying. If not... Sorry, hang on to that for a minute. Might need to just change the background. You see the... see where that sort of lamppost is just there?
Stealing a tie from someone's neck is a useful skill when meeting a rival candidate just before a job interview.
That's fine. I'm going to go stand over there and ask you some questions. I need you to fill that out if that's all right.
You've all played the game of word association. Yeah? Someone says a word and you say a word which you would instinctively connect with it. So if I said apples, you would say...
Pears.
Pears. We'll go all the way around the room, finishing with you, Jana. The last word. Would you, for me, just pluck a word out of the air and think of it? That will be your first word. Just say the word in your mind, over and... Yeah, okay, thank you. I'm going to write something down for a little later. No peeking. Can I have that bottle, please? We'll play one round of this game. Beginning with you. Alex, what was your word?
Banana.
Banana.
Apple.
Gold.
Star.
Bright.
Black.
Again?
Black.
Black. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Until I've gone. Right.
I suppose we should check that now.
Wow.
When you opened it up and it said black, I was kind of like, that was the word I said.
Reading people's minds. Can you imagine that?
So was that yours as well? Yeah. Your wallet? What was that? That was on the
inside here.
Oh, okay, but then that's
It's a difficult thing to practice. I worked on a tailor's dummy before trying it with real people. The skill itself is a physical version of what salesmen and advertisers do to us all, keeping us distracted, bewildering us with information, quietly taking our money.
Again, hang on to that. And there's your other wallet and a sweet wrappers. I think is that everything? You have something in your top pocket, or is that everything? That's everything, isn't it?
I think more or less, yeah.
Okay, you've got everything. Thank you so much for your help. Oh no, wait, that's yours as well. There's your wallet back again. And then you got your tie. You got your watch back. You're right. Yeah. They still need you to sign this.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
My bag, though.
That's everything. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah, you want to put that back on. That's everything, isn't it? Excellent. Okay. Thank you. That's yours.
I used to sketch as a child, and now when I'm not performing, I paint bizarre portraits of people. And I'm creating one here for a final experiment, certainly the most difficult thing I've attempted. We went to a preview in an art gallery. It's very exciting to be here amongst a group of some of Britain's foremost young artists. I'm going to use this to generate a random member from the audience. Here's what I'm going to do. I will throw this over my shoulder. Whoever catches it, you throw it again over your shoulder. Whoever catches it that time, you throw it one more time. This gets thrown 3 times. Somebody get ready to catch. Here we go. Throw it again. Throw it again. Somebody pick it up. Throw it again. One more time into the audience. And somebody catch it. You're our guy. What's your name?
Steve.
Steve, give me a beer. Hold that. Come through here with me. This painting has been covered throughout the whole party. No one knows what it is. Now, I've been obsessive about this. Not even our film crew know what this painting is. But you, Steve, are going to tell me what the painting is. You just won't know how you know. All right? Now, listen very carefully. All I'm going to tell you is that it's a painting of a celebrity, a famous person. It's a caricature portrait that I painted myself. Now listen very carefully. I'm not going to tell you if that person is dead or alive, not even whether they're male or female, all right? What I want you to do now is just to
get a name in your head, to think of a name now. Okay, don't say what it is, but tell me if you've got one. Have you got one?
Yeah.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay. Now, for the record, all right, that free choice you just made in your head was a free choice you just made then, right? You weren't asked earlier on to pre-decide on a name or write anything down or make any decisions earlier on, true?
True, definitely.
All right. Nobody here could know the name you're thinking of right now.
You might.
How would I know?
You're a mind reader.
Absolutely. But there's really no way I could know, is there? Seriously?
No.
No. Okay. And genuinely there isn't. There is no way I can tell you what you're thinking of right now because it doesn't work like that, all right? But what I can do is plant an idea in your mind, and then I should be able to see when you pick up on the idea that I'm giving you.
Okay.
All right? You won't be aware of it consciously. Put your hands by your sides and just go with this, all right? The name you're thinking of now is not it. I want you to change your mind and think of another name. You got one?
Yeah.
All right. Keep your eyes open as you do this, otherwise I can't do it. That's not it either. Change your mind. Think of someone else. Look at me. Think of someone else.
Yeah.
Say it in your mind over and over again. Say the name. Say it to me in your mind. Change your mind again. That's not it. Got one?
Yeah.
That's it. Whatever you've got in your head, that's the one we're going to go with. All right?
Yeah.
Now tell me
So
for the
say
first time who it is you're thinking of, clearly.
Orson Welles.
You're thinking of Orson Welles. Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah.
Now you take just a step forward. Take hold of that there. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Orson Welles. Thank you very much indeed.
I was thinking of Woody Allen. Then suddenly I decided to confuse him, went for Orson Welles. And that's who it was. It was freaky. Unbelievable.
You just read our minds.
I haven't got a pen. Or do I? I'm not sure.
I don't think this guy's human, you know. He's from another planet, I reckon.
Very, very bizarre.
I don't think it could be a trick, really. I believe he popped right in there and got that in his head.
I quite fancy it.